In today's class, we will see about ray diagrams for convex mirror. In our previous classes, we have seen ray diagrams in case of concave mirror. So in today's class, we will start with ray diagrams for convex mirror. Now in case of convex mirror, there are only two cases. Let's begin with the first case when the object is at infinity. So here I have drawn a convex mirror. This is the focus and this is the center of curvature. When you draw the mirror, keep in mind that the focus and the center of curvature must be at the same distance. That means this distance and this distance should be same. So in case of object, when the object is at infinity, we assume that the rays from the object are parallel to the principal axis. So here I have drawn parallel rays to the principal axis. These are the incident rays. Arrows are very important. Keep in mind incoming arrows for incident rays. And after reflection, they appear to diverge from a point called the focus. In this case, the focus is virtual, so we will draw dotted lines here. And at the behind the mirror will be dotted lines, and in front of the mirror will be straight lines. So after reflection, the rays diverge or appears to diverge from a point which is the focus. So the image of the object will be formed at this point, that is the focus of the convex mirror. Now let's see the characteristics of the image. Number one characteristics, where it is formed at the focus behind the mirror. Very important, because the focus in the case of convex mirror is behind the mirror. It is highly diminished, that is very, very small. It is virtual. Why it is virtual? Because the image is formed behind the mirror. And if any image is formed behind the mirror, those images are virtual images. Number 4, it is erect. Let's see our second case, that is when object is anywhere between infinity and pole. Now in this case, the object can be anywhere, like at any distance from the pole. The characteristics of the images will be same in all the cases. Now here I have again drawn a convex mirror. Here I have taken the object at any distance. Now again we will need two rays to form the image of the object. So as we have seen in your previous classes, the first ray will be parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection it will appear to pass through the focus. Behind the mirror you have to draw dotted lines, and in front of the mirror straight line. And another ray you have to take it from the center of curvature. So here I have taken a ray passing from the center of curvature. We have joined both the lines, but in front of the mirror the line is straight, and behind the mirror the line is dotted lines. So here after reflection from the center of curvature, the ray again passes through the center of curvature. So here I have given two arrows. Remember, arrows are very important. Okay, now at this point the two rays, where the two rays meet, the image will be formed at this point. So here the image is dotted lines again. Why? Because it is formed behind the mirror. That means a virtual image. Now let's see the characteristics of the image formed. Firstly, it is formed between F and pole. That is, it is formed between focus and pole. So this is your pole. It is formed between focus and pole. Next, the image is diminished. It's smaller than the object, obviously. Next, the image is virtual. Why virtual? Because it is formed behind the mirror. And number 4, the image is erect. So these are the ray diagram of for a convex mirror. There are only two cases. Please go through them. In our next class, we will study about sign convention and mirror formula.